How you feeling today?
I feel good today. Yeah, I feel way better. Obviously, it was a scary situation. From what I've been told, the puck hit my vagus nerve in my neck, and as soon as I got hit, I knew something was a little off. But then I saw we got a 2-on-1, so couldn't pass up that opportunity. But as soon as I got to the bench, I was feeling a little woozy, and then yeah, didn't really remember much from there until I was on the stretcher close to the ambulance. So.
It's the ultimate team player to stay on the 2-on-1.
Yeah, no, I think it was just more adrenaline than anything kind of keeping me going. But
Dylan, it looked like when you were skating toward the bench, you were shaking your neck a little bit. Were you feeling something at that point?
yeah, like as soon as the puck hit my neck, I knew something was a little off. Like I don't know, like as soon as I started skating, I felt a little lightheaded a bit, and then when I was going to the bench, it kind of felt like when you stand up too fast and you kind of get like that head rush. I felt like that, but it just kind of kept coming on. And then, then I was out. So.
How scary was that? I mean, so much attention on the bench. They bring the stretcher out. Were you aware of kind of what was going on?
No, I honestly don't know what I thought was going on, but I didn't even know that they stopped the game. I told Ray, our head trainer, that I just felt weird on the bench, and then the next thing I knew, I was awake in a stretcher close to the ambulance. So, I didn't realize that they stopped the game. I didn't realize it was actually like that big of a deal, but I'm just thankful that like all the medical staff and everybody was so hands-on and was able to get me to the hospital safely.
How quickly did you start feeling normal, I guess, or fine again?
Yeah, I got loaded into an ambulance, and they I had like an IV and stuff. I was just more kind of in shock. Like I wasn't really like too sure what happened, and a little nauseous too. So they gave me a little medication, and then once I kind of figured out what really like went down, then I started kind of like calming down and feeling better.
When did you leave the hospital?
I left last night, probably like 11 p.m. maybe. So they had to run some tests and stuff because I guess when you get hit in the neck, it's like obviously a scary area, and could have been a lot more wrong. But we're just thankful that it wasn't too serious. It was just hitting the nerve, and so they ran a bunch of tests and everything. I had to wait for the results, and then it all came back good.
Was it comforting having your parents there, having them in town?
Yeah, I mean it's definitely tough, like knowing that they're watching that, but ultimately having them there is way better. They're staying with me, so I was able to, talk with them last night, and it's nice having some company around for sure.
Did they say that's something common? Like if you take some pressure to that nerve, it can cause what we saw last night?
Yeah, they said it's a pretty normal response. The way it was compared to me is, I don't know if you ever watch UFC, but sometimes a guy will get like into a chokehold and get choked out in like 2 seconds, and I don't know, you kind of wonder why. Like can you not just hold his breath? But it's not about holding your breath. It's just that nerve. Like you get hit in the nerve, then you just go out. So
what have the doctors said about the future for you?
Yeah, they told me no activity for 24 hours, and then I'm good to go. So so I mean I'm hoping to play tomorrow, but I mean we'll see.
So did they have to hold you off the ice today?
Yeah, no activity today. I was on the bike a little bit, so I was just kind of pedaling, getting my legs going a little bit, but nothing crazy. And they just told me 24 hours, nothing strenuous, but I'm hopeful to maybe play tomorrow.
Were you alert the whole time? I mean, even going into the ambulance, getting on the stretcher, like were you aware of kind of what was going on?
No, I blacked out. Like honestly, as soon as I got, it was kind of weird. So I was telling them, they like told me to like go through like what happened in my shift. And after the 2-on-1, I got the puck in the corner, and I think I passed it up to Suits. And then after that, I thought I went and changed. It got like really blurry to me. I didn't remember because I stayed out a little bit longer, but didn't really remember that. And then don't really remember coming to the bench. I just remember telling Ray, our head trainer, that I feel weird. And then next thing I know, I was next to the ambulance in a stretcher, and I kind of like blacked out for a bit.
Did that ever happen to you before? You ever taken off the ice in a stretcher before?
No, it was the first time. It was a weird feeling for sure.
Have you watched the play again, or the sequence?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, it was. I don't know. It was just a weird shift all the way around. But once again, I'm just thankful that it wasn't anything more serious.
Has anybody suggested maybe, I don't know, wearing a neck guard or something? Would that have helped prevent it, or has that even been brought up? Or?
Yeah, I mean it's been in talks, but I don't know if it would have even helped. I think it could have. I'm not too sure, but I think anytime you get like a hard impact like that, I think that puck was coming pretty quick. So I don't even know if that would have really done anything, but I mean I guess we'll never know.
I know
You
you.
have a mark on your neck from the puck?
Yeah, it's right here.
It's okay, sure.
Yeah, sure.
Is it, so, I know you're feeling good, but are you officially cleared, or do they still need to recreate something and pass tests?
I mean, that's a question you'll have to ask our training staff, but, I mean, as far as I'm concerned, I feel good. I feel pretty normal. Yeah, so I feel like I'm ready to go.
When did you find out about the results? Did you know you're watching it in the hospital, or?
I wasn't watching it, just, my mom was next to me in the hospital bed, and I was just asking her to, like, update the score, and, I saw her up 3-1, and I got 3-2, and I was like, okay, like, keep me updated, and then, but we're good at locking it down, so I knew that we had it.